Hey everyone, I'm here in my home studio here in Freedom, California. It's a gorgeous February morning, and I'm working on my I'm working on my latest contemporary coastal abstract series. And for this series, I'm going really blocking and refining my color palette. Think spring mineral colors and the same amount of abandon and gestural palette knife strokes, but with a little more intention. And this piece is mostly finished. I am just going to be filling in some of the negative space. I'm not going to be blending it. I'm going to be getting rid of some of the white holes in the canvas, and then calling it a day, because I really like this one. And I have my palette knife and a cup of tea, so let's go. Now the trick here is to not start blending, because that is not the effect that I'm going for. So I'm just going to use the paint that I've already got on here mostly to fill in some of these gaps. Just to make sure that it doesn't look like there are any holes in the canvas. And I'm using a combination of sideways and up and down strokes on this, because I really like the movement of these waves, and I don't want to mess with any of that composition that I've got. You know, fiddling never helps a painting, and it especially never helps a palette knife painting. So less is more here. Fill that in. And some of these bigger strokes that have a really cool natural gradient in them, I really don't want to mess with those at all. I'm just taking out some of this white canvas. And let's just move it up a little bit here. Yes, I get paint on my fingers all the time. A little bit more of this really dark teal down here, mixed with a little bit of burnt umber to get the nice natural mineral effect. I'm originally from New Zealand, and the California coastline shares a lot of geographical similarities to New Zealand. Rough and wild, and so it's kind of imprinted in my brain and in my heart. I'm just going to try and get rid of this white canvas under here and not do too much. Some bigger strokes to fill in those gaps. And it's such a gorgeous day today. We've had weeks of rain here in California, and we don't know how to deal with the rain. I don't own a raincoat or an umbrella, so I just kind of stay home and paint. And I really want to get rid of these white patches over here, because these rocks would not have that in real life. But I'm also loving the blues, so add a little bit more in some areas. This white patch here. I'm distracted because the neighbour's cat is climbing the tree to try and get to the bird feeder. But I love painting outside because I just love being in nature, and the natural light is just really hard to beat. I want a little bit of dark up here, but I don't want to create a line. So I just make sure I bust up that edge. I don't want to put too much blue in there. And I'm really liking this sap green colour, so I'm going to put a little bit more there. Some pops of colour in the foreground here. And one last patch here. And we're done. Knife down and don't mess with it anymore. Like I said, the more you fiddle, the more fiddly and contrived it looks, and you just lose the gestural abandon of it all. So I'm going to go ahead and sign this one. It is the third piece I've done, and as I move along in this series, I'm going bigger. That gives my my brain time to formulate the next piece and scale it up while I'm actually physically executing on it. So it's a beautiful symphony. So thanks for stopping by, and if you want to follow my journey with this new series, hit subscribe. Bye for now.